Hi, I'm Ken Sherman, Senior Editor here at CNET.com. Today we're going to take a first look at the Samsung Instinct. This is also called the SPH M800, and this is a new phone for Sprint. We've been hearing a lot about this phone for a while, and a lot of people are saying it is an iPhone competitor. I don't like to use the term iPhone killer. In a lot of ways, this is very similar to the iPhone. The phone is a good size overall. It's pretty thin, has a pretty nice feel in the hand. This is an all touchscreen device. Did find the interface pretty easy to use though. You have a main menu, which includes most of your organizer and messaging functions. You have a favorites menu, you have a fun menu, which is more like your camera, multimedia, games, and then finally you have a web browser shortcut. Found that the touchscreen was pretty responsive, didn't have any problems that I've seen in other touch phones. You can scroll up and down long lists easily. There were a couple things that I thought were funky. There were some menus where you had to slide a bar over to make a function, and there were other menus where the bar actually, you just had to tap either side of it. Otherwise, pretty easy to use. The only thing though is I felt the screen was a little small for some functions, especially in the web browser. This is a full HTML browser, so web pages do appear as they would on a computer, but found that the browser, just the screen size was just a little bit small. This is about 1/4 inch smaller than the iPhone. One thing that's great about this phone, it does offer a landscape keyboard, so that does mean that you can hold the phone like this. You can put it in both hands, you can use your thumbs. That's something the iPhone, at least the first incarnation of the iPhone, doesn't allow you to do at the moment. This is a very full-featured phone. It has a lot of multimedia capabilities like Sprint TV, Sprint radios, Sprint music as well. So it has everything that has Bluetooth, stereo Bluetooth. Also is very impressed with its email integration as well. Very much like the iPhone, it does give you instant access to anything like Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail, but also work email came in pretty well too. Texting was also interesting. It does allow for a full thread of a text message. You can see everything people are saying back and forth. Another thing that the Instinct offers that up till now only the iPhone has offered, it does have visual voicemail. Also have a 2-megapixel camera. It's well placed for taking your photos. There's no flash though, so you want to be wary of that. One thing this does as well is when you're on the web page and you're clicking down that button, you can actually pan the web page back and forth by moving the phone. This doesn't have a full accelerometer like the iPhones, but the web panning thing is a nice feature. Also have a 3.5mm headset jack, which is a great idea. Really like that. It means you can use a lot of different kind of headsets. You don't need any kind of special connector. The buttons below the display, a little tricky to use. There's a home button, which takes you directly back to the favorites menu. There's a back button and a calling button, which opens up a separate calling menu where you can get the dial pad. Found these buttons a little hard to use. You had to press the button twice at a couple times, especially that back button. The dial pad looks pretty good. Found the numbers pretty large. Letters are just a tiny bit small. And once you dial a number, you have to press that talk key. You don't press that down there, which I had to learn once, but otherwise got the hang of it after a while. Overall, I think this is a really solid phone. Has a lot of great features. Usability was just a little bit quirky. Also, some of the multimedia performance and call quality wasn't the best I've heard, but this is a powerful phone with a lot of features and an innovative, user-friendly design. I'm Ken Sherman, and this is the Samsung Instinct.